Well, September is National Suicide Prevention Month, and it is critical to tackle the issue, as suicide is the 14th leading cause of death in the state of Louisiana. Joining us now is Dr. Efrat Lamondre, a medical disruptor. And doctor, thank you so much for joining us. Such an important issue that we wanted to address today.
Thank you for having me.
It is our pleasure. Now, you are one of the leading experts when it comes to this issue, and let's just jump into it. Looking at the numbers, doctor, it's alarming, frankly, the fact that suicide, for those 34 and younger, the third leading cause of death. Now, when it comes to these numbers, which way are we trending as a nation? Are we heading in more positive numbers? Is these options, they helping?
So, unfortunately, we're not heading in a positive area, in the positive direction. Suicide claims over 700,000 lives worldwide each year. And for every life lost, there are 25 more who attempt suicide and countless others who struggle in silence. That's why National Suicide Prevention Month raises awareness and encourages open conversation and hopefully helps break the stigma around mental health. Because as you know, when you raise awareness, you can help people get the help that they need early on.
And Dr. Lamondre, you actually best-selling author. You wrote a book, Not in Your Head is what it's called there. When it comes to realizing the tendencies and things like that, that people may be more inclined to hopefully not commit suicide, but what are some things that we as friends or family members of the people involved here, what are some things that we should recognize before we start jumping in there to help?
Yeah, I love that question. The key warning signs, right? So if someone talks about wanting to die, feeling hopeless, or withdrawing from normal social activities, or a sudden change in mood or behavior, take it seriously. These are cries for help, not cries for attention, right? And this is really important. We have to remove our judgment out of this because early intervention is crucial. Don't wait, don't ignore, reach out, ask a question, offer support. You could be someone's lifeline.
I really like that. Now, sometimes, when people are experiencing these types of thoughts and emotions, they may not be open to help. They may sometimes resist. What should we do to kind of bridge that gap, to get over that hurdle?
You're 100% right. And in this case, we know the term silence is deadly, but in this case, it's real. Many people really suffer in the shadows, too afraid to speak up because the fear of judgment, there's stigma around it. And so these type of conversations, the fact that you are spending time here is helping us shatter the silence around mental health and suicide. And just by having this conversation, and anyone listening can have this conversation at home with someone that they think is struggling, by talking openly, we create a safe space for people to express their feelings and share their struggles, and most importantly, seek help without shame.
I love that. This is potentially the information that we all could use to save the lives of someone we deeply care about. Well, Dr. Lamondre, first off, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Where can we find your book, too? I'm really interested. It's called Not in Your Head.
It's down here. You could find it on Amazon.
Okay, simple enough. All right,
Yes.
Very cool. We'll definitely want to check that out too. Well, thank you again for taking the time to talk to us about this very important issue here. And hopefully somebody watching, we've been able to help them, give them the tools that they need. So thank you very much, and we'll be checking out your book very soon.
Thank you. And for anyone listening, if you are struggling, call 988. It's a suicide crisis lifeline in the U.S.
988. Very good. All right. Well, thank you, doctor. Really appreciate that, and best of luck on this important goal. And stay tuned. We're going to have much more to come on KTBS 3 News right after this.